Before he became the president, my wife met him at Dansoman. He was going from house to house. When he saw, he said, my student. Because he's one of the most intelligent Ghanaians have ever been in Ghana. He's very, very, very clever. He's one of the lecturers who will lecture without notes. And you see, when he became a president, he speaks off the cuff. He couldn't see well, and he could just speak. Very clever. Very clever. Highly intelligent. She met him going from door to door at Tansoma in humility. Because he was in need of what? Power. When you have necessity, it humbles you. Whether it's you are in need of money or in need of power, you become cool. NPP, in need of power, look more humble than they have ever looked since we knew them. Yeah, more humble than we have ever seen them before. I think they also started door to door, person to person evangelism, market to market, taxi rank to taxi rank, and soul to soul. Yeah. Since when will you see NPP quoting scriptures? I'm asking you a simple English question. Scriptures and having church services. People that are not associated with church. Because we are charismatic Christians. We know those who are associated with churches. Before the politics begin, we can see those who are associated with churches. It's not the political visiting of churches. You see, before the politics starts, I know you. When God raises you up, I will know whether you are originally here or not. Necessity. I've made them have church services. Pray God. The battle is the Lord's. It's wonderful. But you see, necessity, it changes you so much. It's a carpenter. Either you do it yourself or the carpenter will come. And then before you realize, you have become cool. Hey! It's wild though. Is it wild? It's very wild.
Obidi aye scapegoat. Omangasa some more video footage. Really video footage in my media houses in Omumbo. Now, when I won't share the me and Melody in Kofuko, the distraction. That is the only way to ascertain the fact. Intimate media houses in Mukita or press release. One demanding for video footage, so called. Now, Mumbo. Nagana for me. Now I'm pinpointing me, Anthony. Baby, I may lead you in Kofuse. I'm going to say about Japan. People should get serious in this country. People should get serious. But I don't want to really waste my time.
Asempa FM.
It's you for Nina, NTS, yeah, then 30. In the Sasha, Sabi Onimia Oka and Onimia Ochre. So it's about police for Coco. Say Omu Chimmy, anyone Amuna, Umufan could in Massam. Yeah,
okay. Anthony Enra, a dust 70 an hour.
Yeah. In your and I mean MP and me parliamentary candidates for Abena. Rob now big friend said, you are from Easy somewhere coalition. And I mean maybe I said, now then I have parliamentary candidate ni agent. Yembo regional money, yembo national money. Enti Asempa and Ekosua, they want to deal with the lower structures without the party organ. And me catch you say, Omunchen na yeba home. Before we make go home, not a higher bit in the CC. me, Esebikum, a friend ranting in Anyo Mukasa said, no. Semubulu Fukra, and yes, in Esamukom.
Honama, Anthony, what's it before I will be drew Honomono, now at the NSC?
They do one of Wayama.
Okay.
And Mountain will be able to go on. Whatever happened, had happened. And I mean, Munyakasa said, no. They don't have to take the law into their hands. I won't agree to that. I mean, Mukasa and I'm sure I'm and the meanwhile, we call de-escalating groups to do. Mimona Milidium said the Bodam Ninguan eventually said the Bodam and eventually.
Oh, Anthony, I say, Oko too far.
Maybe
choice of words, Wadarama.
Element was never Sawasaya, Koso, and Quanta South, with Tim Antonio, a dear say, and I'm so many panidi. One more 18 animal a war, and said, I will know who could be more Krumahoma, a dear say, Joe Malfo, Aurehua, Ubi Biara is so one, or San Semi Hontino, a dear say, a pussy for a share one more, the Kuku more.
A release and decide people wrongly. The police people who were there before I got there, did they ask them if I was the one who led the people there? For such a man wearing suit and kaftan every day, you see him as a normal human being. To me, he's a madman. The man 48 hours. When you release with free public no more, 4 years, you might try to come up.
Obey on my day.
Me say, Yamay opposite catcher.
So man 48 hours into after because the kita me and now someone fan katamra MHS the omokaino na enimusa no mokaye opa someone retract here na say
don't have any evidence. Some website is a mina milidi ikofuko destroy EC office. So that paragraph must be deleted and I deserve an apology. And Tete and his group, my friend on the phone off, my friend bossman, I catch him because as 70 here. Now we call trip branch and we call EC headquarters. Say my opinion ben or you need to think about a design is a then a cost and a move for PCE agent. We call be anyone with the boss man number and be friend. We need to come and I may check your match and say if they continue calling PC and agent on constituency, they will create problem for all of us in this country because there are information that we can manage well because who frame me as regional organizer and regional secretary so in here party say ma you two and more we edijuma we are yen the way I manage information I be cause is share that grassroots no empty but who offer agent say umbra EC regional office who got fair PC, somebody is in the office. Definitely, you would call on the party people to mobilize and go with him or her. What have you invited to yourself? When we are not aware, and I'm church match boss myself, and I'm on to and you need about my own.
Okay.
So I'll plead with him that they should deal with us as the regional officers so that we can manage this process. Than going down and inviting an agent that we appointed that his job has come to an end.
Okay, but Anthony, me person me tia Simbia say, Yenfan say EC am more regional amanie and offer parliamentary candidate no free agent. To me ben na supporters was say the na EC afre candidate wa free agent into osi akwani ekose niema. Omuso mo problem ni senti omo de call EC officer omo koye basabasa no. Like, say, money and TSC.
Which is a 2 million or more. Only Ghana for.
Until almost idea, Metia, me again, and me, Namasan,
if there is suppression, what happens? If there is suppression, what happens? Why are people not acting well in the so-called law that people are talking about?
Are you justified the action?
If persuasion fails.
Anthony Metiu, maybe Sasa, who justify Muma Bruno action now, Womukoye, now you justifying it?
The anthem of Ghana says, help us to resist oppressors' rule. You are dealing with people who largely don't understand how the processes of Electoral Commission is. So you have invited violence on yourself. Bear your consequences. Don't use some of us. Sometimes you, the media space, you don't go into the merit. You only look at the action. Why was the EC inviting people down there without the party? That is what your attention should go to.
But Abena says EC.
That angle.
Abena says Anthony. Abena says EC be invited. Say na okay, we say one invited the parliamentary candidate. But the candidates involved are no and an animuda and kratas, even though say a NDC party was called. And the BBD dancer say, Aquanya Sanasa, the possibility say the candidate no, a be fair party no, a high. And you know, and no, mentia say, the fact that fair candidate a young fair region no, a problematic. Sana would say.
You see, you have to learn a lot when it comes to elections. And if you open your ears, I will educate you. I'm telling you, say, the party has structures. National region, before you call constituency. The Abena of Assembly, it is not about the constituency again. Before the two after parliamentary candidate, you know, as a regional man, they say, you didn't hear somebody who parliamentary candidate about you don't go right to there.
No, and Kukurantumi Assessee, a shame na one more enjaba, cra, Mintimawasi, one quanta south, a Timantamano, into Conomo, a yajin, Siramo Casam Pimp.
You know, you don't proceed.
Okay.
Because NDC say we're winning. NDC say we're winning. We Electoral Commission can't determine who has won. Nullify the process, go for a rerun. That is what I'm telling you. And it's applicable to the CI. You are in contention of coalition. Go back to the fold and determine the winner from the fold.
Now, I'm a court to casting.
Now, court, no evidence on the and
you say, and I won't be at ECA to the say, no, a directive a court at the man, so when you order court to the man, it is anti, me too.
In the elections, our court. Judge, no one can tell the assembly calling. What did he understand? Document then who you actually say, in your order, no man, it's lawful order or unlawful.
Easy and can't be and come up and court to the Emma ruling and
they say many about the problem we have in this country that most of these judges that we have in this country they don't really understand what they do.
Anthony until unim a humanitarian judge in your today jum.
The by election idea about a judge. Election is on the foot, it's not in the law court. Because what did they understand? Document then are almost submitting man or some recollation. The recollation is about the right pin sheet. The Electoral Commission didn't have the pin sheet. It didn't have quality. So Electoral Commission now who conduct the election. I say the two of the police stations. If you judge no normal order, do you understand that thing?
My child for the mammy phone see why you ready so bad value home. I'm a police for the time you be frail per easing catch on with the Abena allegation.
Not playing fast. I'm not even attending any invitation from the police. And no police can arrest me in this country. I'm telling you, take it from me today.
It's said, oh, you're above the law now.
Which law? Which law am I above? I'm within the law. You can't just wake up and say you're inviting because some persons who doesn't know their left from their right have stated me on a release. I'm not really attending any police invitation. Neither a police can even arrest me in this country. You know, yeah. It's not serious in this country.
Mate Anthony Mamena say ene bra wanya dia mame Anthony no so ye Peter regional organizer Emma NDC na meneno
Safa,
Asempa 94.7 and na ye damem ne da 25th January 2025 Kukurantumi Jumadie ebrason mejide so ho ye woda ye sori ye anopai enyoma tesen wo awutu kwanya kwaye se wo ko bi outdooring se wo ko wedding enne no activities edoso pa enti baby bia wasori anopai a wodi wani a kire yes so bade wonom wo kwansan ofa wonko emedura somdwe mu ate na wono a wo mie bie kwan mu wontrete kwan mu akwansidie bia ye wo ba bia wonam no wonyi firi homa wonopai yamamu nyina save journey ti se wo ba multimedia hase ya adom brand se ne na ABY ne papa edampam ewo sunyane ebinam kwaso ko ebinso akodru yekoso a ema yenuaba ABY sedin kese obade oncheche ne rema yen edin amejeso ene Abena Opokua Ahwenee kwa kuchum me producer anopai ena Joel wachamatum live on YouTube enti joining yen with a comment ye beken kan amao nti ye do free sabre ya kosise no nwotwe bebo ye be pon a ye be bie phone lines na wonso wadwentira won koma ye bedie na wode aba wonse enra omampani mahama aswae asofo ensia yomo esase adiomu djuma enne edanchenso enra mekai se ekosi senso ye bo wamane de koso ewo winiba DSC wo winiba NDC amanyoko no ni say the same ade happening na ekoso ewo bole bamboy de ekoso ho central winiba so na enra ekoso den ya party for ebuafu se womonti ase dientia ewo se appointment o mampani ese wo mo bosse owura Kofi Anan odebe no ne nsankan ye into aboko sese niema party won mo nkonwa ne ade wo mo sisi ni nyina no pay yebekọ winiba we will try say yebenya owura Kofi Anan ye ne nti na party for no edi sa dwuma no enra no ye ne bekasa anase yebenya winiba NDC constituency executives a ye no bekasa no pay na ya hyede ekoso ho ye besan so akwa Blekuma North na enra yenimdie siye ewo parliament minority etrese enima bi koso monte ase ewo se Blekuma North enya representation ewo parliament enti enra enye omo district government business ana ekoso ene omama the majority no ene the government no 1 week eso mo fund decide and so commitment ewa Blekuma North enye sadia government business enkoso inti yabesha Blekuma North sadia honso situation no etie ene se bia communicate bi fi east hon maba anase fi ba bia ba wo mo ehwe eye ho adwuma yebekwa Blekuma North. Electricity Company of Ghana unse JJ Orajon Jenapo the energy minister okọ vet no oma ye nyina ye nyanente esa ECG privatization no ebekoso wate bedwako ya wama womo ebre ye wosom eyedwuma ede wom report eba na nyina no eye kwan ya wonam so ebe privatize ECG na ECG ne bekwa kodi ankrankre ho enkwa ya bandiem na omatumi eyedwuma ne ye sanse ne ye kasei ECG sintokese wo ho ne se obeto wonyina mahoden no de ama wo na kaso obegigi sika revenue collection one challenger ECG AFC enye no nko a illegal connection ya ekoso a drain ECG ebo ECG ka eno so ye one challenger wo hono nti ene ye be hye se ebedi sankobo no nyina na ye bisa privatization then government etu hwanamo kodru pempeso bi ye huni te huni nan yenim say some people within this government take a privatization but ene enoma no edane ye no almost qualify for privatization. Asempa suddenly said where they are was privatization no was the only solution. Emma ECG so mobile to me are running effectively. It's not politics and no day and that's na Yabesha how different and as privatization ye can wasem ye ebe with the previous one na ye hunu ye ya ankosi hye ko wietire edi issues bebre ene ye ka esan beto o man so ye bedi san ko mo nyina anopai na ye hyese de enumeko
Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa isizo saba Kafula mo Anichaleni ko Kelise Wemaye wemodo Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa isizo saba Kafula mo
na enra sawko Jubilee House swearing in ekoso na ministers ensia ena omampani eso wo nyina ye nei wo mo ehase edi wo dwuma na ministers yi eye ablajifa gomasi yono eko Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, George Opariado eko Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Emilia Arthur Equa Minister of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Ahmed Ibrahim Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Elizabeth Ofosu Ajare Eco Trade Industry and Agribusiness Eho Enwo no Eco. Eti Minister si ena enra omampani so wo nyina na wode ato omanim se owo gidie wo mu se amobetumi aye adwuma no ne sasunti wo mo hye na womo ensom oman no na results a ebefi hon mo abano enya dansede magana fo nyina enye sakraye ye beba de wo be hye emabun eye de bekoso wa wo be hye ye po ahodo ye wo eni emudwumade ye de be de ye enama ye wo wonsu mu wo mo ebenya bambo nendam no so betumi o mase bedore na oman na bribia afarefo ko ebenya biaba na so nya biato where ye was sudie so beshana emfidinwuma akoso won so owogidie so betumi aye wa won so de ne so beshana mamu nkuma ahensam wo kai say yewra Ahmed Ibrahim eko PA eye vetting committee and as appointment committee anim no ye wo chieftaincy issues bebre ene ekoso e wo Ghana kwan obefa so na wa resolve anasa wa hye na sunduaba e wo these areas ne nyina eye de kokokoko so amampani se owogidie e wo mu nyina mu esom betumi asom na enra ministry bako a sorry in no omantumi anye ama eye gender, children and social protection ne nyina ene se na momo eye late na momo ye late to the swearing in no nti enra omampani mahama wan swear in na yenko wini ba na yeni nkomo e wo ha Kofi Annan ono ena enra yebeka se na de course nyina no it was around him and na appointment na party for no ehwese ne sabeka ministries no asa ye ni ba bia mampani hye ne boso de be ma no ye kɔwi achi ne sanka edement be ho asia ba Kofi Martin okay yɛhwɛ yɛbɛnya yɛbɛte kofinka na yɛne no adin kɔmɔ na afei deɛ kɔso ɛwɔ wini ba no yɛtie sɛ ɛne no wɔtumi ne party for no akasa ama akoma atoyɛ mana Kofi wɔ hɔ Martin okay
Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa
Isizo saba
Kafula mo
Anichalini ko Kelise
Maye wa modo Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa
Isizo saba
Kofi Anana no ye NDC parliamentary candidate ewo efutu constituency menkwa homa so Kofi Martin
Bejo dunya ba
ayo na etisen
nyame adom bodo se
nyame adom me so me ho ye pa na wo constituency
da bi o mi constituency
na sesi a wakode he
well make sure we check for you na nankasa do be to constituency o ba nye de na mo constituency nti say am yo ka say mini constituency o de yan Canada ma
na eno ade ko so wate
oh mate I have even issued a statement. It's unfortunate and I condemn it. The youth will take the law into their hands now. I am in fact no ahom papa ahom o Sunday once I was meeting papa onezi obi ho a onyim ametse no ombem no na adwene ba ye na jama emimpo na meka che youth ni de wonya ma woye no but
Asempa FM
maybe say mu na man kasa me enquire me ye me youth ni bi akasa no adna woye no was a spontaneous something. I have nothing to do with them. In fact, you were
yeah.
But I want to say it. I've been unwell for about 5 days now. Into Mankasa, active. Constituency. From Monday, I started Monday, no hospital in Accra. Up to another. So another. On our family now, so back and acquire go there. Time your friend Biano, no matter. When I heard the day something like that was happening or going to happen, no, far a fool, no, BNI. No, this is what I've heard today. You to be per day. Oh, yeah. Now, man, I'm not well. Into no mean to Crampona member constituency anymore. Into no, I know, and call maybe or per day. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Now, only on your Casa. I also heard today they were actually going to my office, every office, and Anka, or Konawaka, I don't know. Into my friend. Yan deputy constituency communication officer. And I make a change there. Onto to my office is I don't want anyone in my office. Into onto to my office. In fact, what's it? Consensus they can okay meeting. No matter where you're meeting on my office. And for the first time in about 2 years, I asked the deputy communication officer to close my office. More ma obia nye meeting or my office wo because our office wo and you to know about
okay
into no cross you mean me ahom papa and I condemn it no here Abena oba power no ye one man timpo what say your mama you know It's not even up to 1 month. So why are you asking for position for me? You were 187 MPs, sir. Since the whole majority caucus, no. The 187, one system for your appointment. Any amendment, why are you now crying more than the belief? Because every moment you sit, only when you sit when your appointment. So why are you doing that? In fact, I don't know, but this is something that has really worried me. It put me in the one dent me image.
Okay, but Kofi, Mami Misa and Twabomu ahead of the general election. No, Mami Misa say, Penny Mahama promise appointment ana.
What's in there? Amen, Kasa. Me campaign. I always told them there. Because of ABC, because ABC there, because of Mumozimbo, my Winim or my Brebo, or Brahma boy, Juma, my year, both in Ghana and international, you know. One mom, no one to Abama, no what to Abama. You know, your mama. Obama appointment, my appointment, and also on. It is my promise to them, not their mama, I promise you. No, it was my promise to them. Until you do not there, because my promise to you, or the one to me there, over mama appointment. But let's say to Abama, let me win. No mama appointment. So why are you expecting me to be appointed? On the mental asking.
Okay, Tikofi, dear, what cassa what a year what boss say, and they will promise our dema will say, I want to about a mount, na ewini ewe futu, na sa we near Ubenya appointment. Why not tell so we near Ubenya appointment?
Obian can't come the Ubenya appointment. The elections are you go into elections with hope. Into no. Intimate inquire local elections without giving your followers hope. And of course, I am eligible by all standards and qualified to be appointed in any role. Local elections, let me catch my followers there. So me winner, many appointment are. Really can, because after all, party over power, Obama for appointment, by probability, no, Obama by many appointment. So that is the reason why I'm promising me the followers, and it is not wrong.
Okay, until Ujidi say
it is not wrong.
Ujidi say wo words and I deceive you party for now. Amoma acted the way and ra. Ya witness say Ujitum say your words and deceive you.
And yeah, well, I deceive you one. Me never. Listen to Abama. Number empty. Number empty. Me did the many appointment. Na Madaba Boa Constituency.
Kofi, oye, sure, Pastor Catchum, so would you say Ubenya appointment?
Yes. The man cut on the me did the many appointment. Na Madaba share constituency. But Abana Sumenya, so why you I know with it and they are promise and expectations. Oh, to Abama, number MP, never did the many appointment. Now to Abana, mum. No, mamma, MP. About Dintina, oh, a pede, maybe appointment.
And to say, no, say what they say, party for say, and I say, futu for someone or man to Abama, and one we need to now, unya appointment, and now, Sana, which is none saying
the whole demonstration is misplaced. The whole demonstration is misplaced. Obi or parliament for more than 4 times on your appointment. If I didn't know about set Obia when you sit the woman appointment.
And she said, why would to make us say Obi wa appointment, Obi wa aqua parliament best 4 times on your appointment. Into the end, ne money ya was say, wo to me we near futua. Wo be your appointment, I will candidate party for the team. The end, ma conviction.
Me did it there. Me are competent. Me did it there. My mind, me man me private life, you know. Say, me your appointment, me to my lady mano. And me did it there. dam futu constituency mesma oyezin a obi anyim there futu constituency we import voters se ba ho osika sam na ze what I say constituency no voters are what force one more swear no what 1,000 no one swear na ze ni na no mpeni fu ni na anyim there one oyezin ankasa nti me bre no kwanyi me bre wo nti se minya and me give this me a seat now. On your mom one day, President, which my appoint him. And on your ministers and continue.
Okay.
What my appoint you into any role. And that is the reason why I made this chair. No party, me followers, nobody. 1-2 months, that's a me winner. Me did it there, me appointment. But me win.
It's appointment, Ben, and I will share over to me.
Me need anything in mind. I just wanted them to know there's hope.
But say one kasa what say what juma why no both locally and internationally expertise wikita into wouldn't feel da obekasa hadie me strength me woman mu de feel the baya
minaba bocho and I pay me further me kwaka ignite another conversation there could say one man at the appointment, you could finance one financial rule. I promise my followers that what to happen, if they vote for me, I'm sure I'll be given an appointment.
Okay.
I didn't win. So they should not expect me to be appointed.
And Wankasa, so you don't even expect yourself to get an appointment?
Wankasa, I'm not even expecting it. My man can be interested in winning. I've gone back to my private work. I have gone back to my private work. I've not even submitted my CV. That's the one shocking thing now. The reason why I have not even given my CV to the president. It is one or two people be, and now I was told, Kofi and at least for which you are now, and one or two, they are not president. One yet president.
Asempa FM.
But President I'm not missing you man there. President with appointment. And why would the youth expect that the president will appoint me? Don't you apply for it?
Okay, but Kofi, why you ready so by MC?
Oh, that MC I didn't apply for it.
But be to me see. Yeah, the man.
Oh, I feel there MC. There are people who are available, equally competent, who can do the MC work. You see the MC need young farmer wanna, why you won't mind be ready for it.
And also, what MC DB so?
Me Canada because young president actually I Assembly manda. You understand? Into position behind you are back at the Oscar and I did that. But man, I see the MC. I don't want to compete with one with the machine. One with the machine or MC. Now, so me your capre.
Then maybe sent to Sha. Are you above the MC position?
I wouldn't say there. I am above the MC position per se. What I would say in there are people who followed me, who qualify. So I have to leave it for them. And that's the reason why I didn't apply, because there are a lot of them also they are preparing themselves to take over from me. In the other more chance, now also to take over for me.
Ora Afenyo Maken, a member of parliament, a futu constituency, or say MPP control a futu. Into who he say Mampani ebeyi MCBA honmo, and no was to the Wujan and Anna.
Oh, one no so no you know can be only one no but over President no MC. It's on for the NASA young fun to baby.
But would you two MPP control futu?
MPP does not control futu. MPP import voters from other constituencies. We are estimating over 20,000 people that they have imported from other constituencies that vote in the Futu constituency. And it's one of the things or investigate how the MPP get the money to import that number of people from outside the constituency. Not other the Futu constituency. Not open win the seat no. No, we are one of them voters no was uncle. But one thing I am glad about in there in 2020, that voter importation na MPP 4 years. On mama central region, yet to me more seats because if Abena West, for instance, in 2020 they lost just about 3,000 or so. Today, Nancy Cynthia Morrison, former MP, Abena West Cynthia Morrison, he accused Ahwenee of importing more than 7,000 voters from Abena West constituency into a Futu constituency. Former chairman, constituency chairman for a Futu for MPP. Also, a platform though, Gomwa West, there are over 4,000 people who are from Gomwa West. One now, what we call a Futu constituency, what to about that 2 constituency, the new statement from 2 constituency, Ofi from MPP to Nina to Ofi MPP. On the cry, 4,000 plus 7,000. It's 11,000. 2 constituency alone. How about Utisanya West? A lot of the people also come from. Over register with Futu no vote. What about Utisanya West? Womwa East, Womwa Central. The Futu constituency is not being controlled by the MPP. It is actually controlled by the NDC. But MPP no import votes and I will be 2 about and Odinya. So he is living in that kind of rented voters. The seat in occupying is being given to him by those rented voters.
Okay. Mate, na yenko back to bossa wote ma party for no. Any nyabotre. Me bisa say after election na uhunu se walusu. Eti sa bossa na wo say no akwanya se emaso no e wo soro. De enti a mekanisa ne se no a report enya ho party for ne ka enam so de se nyema che se mampani se wo bosso be ma appointment. So we ni osolusu be ma appointment. And as his appointment no asa. Say obikasa appointment asa na ministerial 23 ya omampani edidi dwumai eno na asa yenim de wo akyebiem edien na wo yesa obesane party for na kasa kyerem say asema wo kan ye no nyamampani na se wo sabo no wa na wo de wa adwen mu na wo de epokese eto mutim se de be yom beto ama
me yewie election na me ba radio do na me ka kya wo nyina de me kada me ye Universal Central Market what wa na ma me ye dem promise no de mon me kada me ye offend factory no me da mon the man some me ka kya wo nyina I told them there I ask you to vote for me so that I do these things for you. I'm too amam. So please lower your expectation. My own expectation of me, umbrella folk, because the minister was based on the about to about my MP. I'm too about my MP. So don't expect me to fulfill those promises. I told them. In fact, in one simple, I think I've said this twice. My radio station, until normally I broadcast to them through the radio station, and people listen to. I told them that you call thank you walk fruit. It was massively attended, and Miss Teaching I said it there. Me kada monto abamam na me ABCD. Since you are Abena when you are thinking of me, you have to measure your expectations. I told them, they have no reason. The youth has no reason to do what they did yesterday.
But Mamena said, Yena Bekache Winiba, party for.
Number kind of Abena about the only 1 month into Bia Nyabota. Ma President Biano or in the interest of Ghana. Amy as a candidate in the elections, no, may win me a seat. May win me seat. I don't expect the president to be hell over heels with me there or by appointing for a minister.
But Kofi, my memory was your performance that bad?
I wouldn't say my performance was that bad. What I would say is that it is the Futu electoral register that must change. If the electoral voters register is changed, I'll win the seat. That's what you should know. But
also, Ebano Abatomoa, say Median Coco constituency crumple bay and Fatohua, and we must say a seater MPP, abdominate all DCS. But also the performance or being somewhere. Enya ye etumidi free best 13,000 in 2020 and they call 20,000 in 2024 year last year na at least who say what performing there was an appreciation in voter omo enya ye our constituency honum until maybe so say we can say man winnie performance of NDC in 2020 and in 2024 no we appreciate and I would appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Best saying
and I don't have the numbers here, but may appreciate it.
But Kofi, so I can say we need numbers at least. I need the whole figures. Me to me, BM mobile say
2020, 2020, me 18,000.
Okay.
2024, me 19,000. So definitely appreciation.
It's about 1,000.
Presidential, 2020, presidential no 19,000. This time around 2024, only at 25,000.
It's almost a skirt and blouse.
Was a skirt and blouse, but that it should tell that skirt and blouse. We never know a new skirt and blouse issue. It is those Obloma, one manisika, one more swear. So most of them will tell you there, my genetica, one my swear account into Motuaman. You get it? And when you feel baby Banusun. A lot of them were NDC for. Into what bar? Why do you need to know? Over not to a man, no matter what my mama. Until I make a foot conference, and even the priority should not even be the appointment. My priority is the change of the register. She has to register now. We will win the seat. That is it. Even without me cry, even without me, they start registering and win the seat. You know what? The reason why why so attached to me there, they've seen parliamentary candidates in the past, and they feel that I have changed the scene. Over there, at the time, I'm not by party anymore. But the party was in a very difficult time. In a very, very difficult time. Most of the party members were either now part of the MPP, or they have relaxed. One pedal by associate, you know, people share and this is teacher to cry, not a day. And a mother narrative, you know. I say, and these members, I am very proud of the party. And she honestly, and they see you there, my Juma, and honestly speaking, not my cadet, my Juma, the my but the Juma, my does not then mean there. Only necessary in one more appointment. One more appointment, no one can get them. Appointment one for market. Mate. My men say, okay, so the head and a brand anchor whoop appointment is a winiano, and an anchor the heading. Oh, I think they are a Cassan American. Mate. My mate started returning there. One of my appointments, I did just for the sake of giving me appointment, and now the appointment, you know. What should be one? No, wasn't on my appointment. President of my appointment are one, consider all qualifications, two, consider there who are available. She appointment the president now here. Go there. ministers no regular ministers when you now were MPs apart from the national youth organizer no in Capri now were MPs extra regional ministers are where you want now when you now regional party executives with the exception of Greater Accra into the president has a formula. I don't fall within the formula. So what are you expecting this appointment?
But Mame na se ne obre na de wo kana no pay I hope say we need before 8 year. Yes so they said okay so platform wo radio station ho yi. Bo modin na ekoso aka man nto mutim se wo ka so mo nto ma wo. Wo man to ama wo te memo bi expect appointment bi say Kofia na ebenya appointment. No monti ase se de be ya de si ye nra na bia yen sign and revisit.
Okay, yo, that's
Mr. Dasepa. Kofia na parliamentary candidate. Na oye parliamentary candidate. Emma NDC Futu Constituency and watch say one wini 2020 unya 18,000 and now 2024 unya 19,000 against President Mahama ya unya 25,000 na chese skirt and blouse upon the course ewo Futu Constituency and according to him no ono na wakache party for no say any constituency ni say omotoma no na owini a omampani be man appointment nti yenra utie said na report no eba say omoso omampani se ne boso be man appointment so no ewini ebe ye president a na chese say ho no entiase no yada ne kakra nti no pede wo kan de na NDC fu amwo winiba muni expectation bia wasa munya sanse mampani ase ne bo wono a ene ka kire mo nti mo wo anu ye bi per response bi dia monko Kofia na honye party niema mo sese no wasanso condemn the act na we so ese sesa na ombeka no dia ene obi so beka se aya waso west wogon awotu senya east tema west tema east wo nyina na NDC wini he no omo importing voters said Kofi ekan sanate de alam taking receipt ena edi message we aba Kukurantumi dwumade ena wutie ahaye Asempa 94.7 na bedwa ene abedwa ene abato ekoso ekwawi akire till date na isi entumi declare winner ewo ho ena edom kuma no womo ma ene chaos ene sorry ye ewo mrase bedwa fie ne nyina ne so mo ntiase die ntia blekuma north for akoto aba na besi ene womu ne representation ewo parliament na ne saso no na edom kuma no ama aban no ene drum kese no 1 week ntia ye beko ablekuma north na yedi nkomo wo honom na ya hwese de course of parliament no omujitum omu welcome ese parliament kasama sanse na constituencies ni bi constituency bi ya filise as a parliament a neglect as a aban neglect sanse till date omu representation and so parliament di ne djuma pepepe sanse de hwi NCA ti as we speak no ye were 275 MPs with the exception of Ablekuma North wasa ekoka ho na eye 276 na constituency bia enya anamusini ewo parliament ntia no ene de ekoso ye bebisa NDC MPP nyina na ya hwese de asie no bia after na no mentebe ho ase sorry ye basabasa ye ekoso na no fiada eye nura ni 1 week awmokose se party officer ni ade no na ye bisa se ensakrai fufuro bi aba omate isinka isi se den ena woye ehhehye no sen enetie na afi ye bisa omonso ne ade omode no atum pepepe na enra na yewra Andrew Asiema amwakwa Asiema ono eye second deputy speaker woni na tena dwom na oche dwumade no a jese kobi akire wantumi atos na ewoso work out wo sorry pie isanse de na ekoso no na ehadwene yene NDC Deputy Director of Elections Nkonkodi Enkomo Dr. Tanko Computer Rashid Dr. Tanko Martin Nyamia Domonsoe bako ye da radiase Ablekuma North ene die koso parliament enra the minority ehodi parliament to ransom aban business and to me and proceed o mama aban no the majority 1 week esamon fan resolve die koso bia ewo Ablekuma North moso mo saying
yo I mean here with here for na I'm kind of minority to form say sa na me see aban omma mo laptops and na tablets no mon TV no mo share adena eco parliament because omo ye destructive adena no mo koye na complete destructive tendency no mo koye no because these are mini minority in area. Look, so mo ni parliament ya bet my ejuma on say you 183 members onim